We have the opportunity to listen to somebody that has made it at the highest levels of fighting, and he ended up tearing through the professional ranks at the UFC level. Was I think 11-0, undefeated, and was the world champ. Please welcome Cody Garbrandt.
So on everyone, it's Cody Garbrandt here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. About to speak to American Life Insurance, get people motivated, show them my story, success, failure, and how I keep on track. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I have everything figured out, from my story. I just didn't quit, we'll start it there. I feel like what I was through in life, go to the career, to the chasing and the adversity to overcome. I feel like I just didn't quit, I didn't stop. I held that dream, I visualized being a world champion since I saw the UFC 12, 13 years old. But once I got hooked on fighting, I had my first fight, my first boxing match, I think I was 14 years old. I just fell in love with the sport, the pure primal, as humans we're primal. And I think that's the closest as primal as you can get in this day and age, is to go and fight someone, and hopefully you can make a good living off it. Back then it was fought for free. Amateur, you sold tickets and you got some money, but my whole life growing up, talking about I want to be a fighter, that's what I want to do, I want to be a UFC. I didn't just want to be a fighter, I want to be a UFC champion before I even got stepped foot inside an octagon or a cage or a ring. So I visualized that, manifested that through everything, injuries, obstacles. There's so many times that I look back, and even sometimes, had doubt inside myself. I think that we all as humans, we doubt what we're capable of doing, until we actually do it, and then we're like, all right, now we go to the next level. I think we're just born in the sin, so we just have that naturally in us, that we have those demons of doubt inside of you, that you feel like, oh, can I do this, can I do that? But you're the only person that can, take you to the next level. You got to defeat yourself. For me, it was always the grind. I know that word's around here a lot, is the grind. And the grind for me is, I don't get paid every day or every week, or it's not like a typical job for me. I get paid during my fights. So my rent's due every day. I got to go in the gym every day and push myself to a limit of fatigue, exhaustion, getting my ass kicked some days. Who knows? You got to push yourself in those, there's no time limits in preparation. In preparation, there's no time limits to get ready for my fight. So I can grind. And that's where I feel like I do a lot of my mental strength. I know if I've done everything, I left no rocks unturned. Going into the octagon, going into the fight, I'm at calm, I'm in peace. I'm like, I know I did everything. God's gonna, whatever God wants for me, whether He's gonna bring more doors open with the opportunity of a win, or I have to take a few steps back with a loss. I know that God's gonna have me on this journey. So when I go in there, I'm at peace. It's a long journey, a lot of long nights, early mornings, the money's not in it, it's not in it. But like I said, I just didn't quit. I knew that I wanted to be a world champion. It didn't matter about the fame, the money, the success. My vision was having the championship belt. The light at the end of the tunnel for me, at my darkest days, my good times, you have to keep focused. Number one thing is focus every day. You have to have something that you come in here with, a plan, a vision, a purpose. And my purpose was fighting. I wasn't letting anything get in the way. The greatest advice I ever was told was, life is a marathon, not a sprint. We all want to sprint to the top. All we want to get there. But the journey makes you feel so accomplished. Each mile marker, you're there, you reach this one, okay. I feel like anything you do in life, you have to do it with your whole heart, or with passion. But for me, it was a soul. I needed the soul. I needed the soul to go in there and fight, and that's what I did. I didn't give up. I didn't give up with anything, no matter how many setbacks I had, how many times people told me I should probably walk away, that I was done, I was never going to be the fighter that I once was. But now, I have a different path. I'm going to be the first fighter that comes back from that landmark line, the 3 fights, from world champion to 3 fights. I'm going to win that title. I'm going to have the best comeback in UFC sports history. That's my goal. I'm going to show proof. Not many times you get knocked down, you stand back up.